A friend of the man who shot 9 people dead in the Dayton, Ohio, massacre told investigators that he bought the body armor and ammunition the gunman used in the attack, the authorities said Monday. The friend, Ethan Colley, bought the items for the gunman, Connor Betts, and then kept them in his apartment to help Mr. Betts hide them from his parents, Benjamin C. Glassman, the United States Attorney for the Southern District of Ohio, said in a news conference. There was no evidence that Mr. Colley, 24, intentionally helped in the planning of the August 4 attack, Mr. Glassman added. Mr. Betts was killed in the shooting, 30 seconds after firing his first shot and while wearing the body armor. Officials have said hundreds more people could have died if he had got inside a bar he was trying to enter in the city's popular Oregon entertainment district. The Dayton gunman shared a common trait with other mass shooters: misogyny. Separately, Mr. Colley was accused of lying on federal firearms forms for an unrelated gun purchase and was charged late Friday with a weapons violation, the authorities said. Mr. Colley acknowledged that he lied about whether he was a drug user so he could receive the gun he was buying, Mr. Glassman said. On the form, Mr. Glassman said, Mr. Colley indicated that he was not a drug user, though he admitted using marijuana to federal law enforcement authorities in interviews after the attack in Dayton. On the day of the shooting, officials from the FBI and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives spoke with Mr. Colley at his home. He admitted to buying several items used by the gunman, including the body armor, an upper receiver that was attached to the AR-15 style weapon, and a 100-round double-drum magazine. The upper receiver contains the firing bolt, barrel, and gas tube and is often called the guts of the weapon. Upper receivers and similar accessories can be bought online without background checks. A drum magazine often holds between 60 and 100 rounds. Its size, weight, and propensity to jam make it an unpopular choice by those in law enforcement and the military. Mr. Betts, 24, could have legally bought the weaponry himself, and the authorities believe he was shielding his purchases from his parents. The officials said that the two men, who had been friends for several years, assembled the weapon in Mr. Colley's apartment about 10 weeks ago, and that Mr. Colley obtained the drum magazine 6 to 8 weeks ago. Officers interviewed Mr. Colley again on August 8, and they said he told them he had done hard drugs with Mr. Betts 4 or 5 times a week in 2014 and 2015. After officials got a federal search warrant, he again admitted to being a regular user of marijuana and psychedelic mushrooms and to growing them in his residence.